is life. The coach said they pretty good, we got a ball tonight. We ready, once they tip it up, it's going up. We ready, once they tip it up, it's going up. Nah, I can't dribble too much on timeout. Coach, don't scribble too much, I need to see the play. Off of a good screen.
HasBeens podcast, episode 31, man. Episode 31, man. We back at it again with another episode, man. First off, I'm turning the music down, man. First off, man, shout out to my boy K-Flow, man. He is out sick today. I felt like I was catching that bug before. Had to give me a little oregano oil, but I put too much, almost killed myself. But let's get to it, man. We got two special people today. Normally we have one special person while Mike on load manage. We got two special people today, man. We got my good friend Naomi Thompson.
What's up?
And we gonna get to Naomi real quick, but I want you to go ahead and get going. You know what I'm saying? We got my other good friend. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Luke, Adam Lucas, Luke Peep Show. You know what I'm saying? The biggest man. Oh my God, he is just the Let's get it, Luke. What's up?
Yeah, make them sweat.
I love it.
There's all types of stuff going on here. What's up, Luke?
I see. What you mean by get going? Like
get going. I just want you to get the juices going. This is a new experience for you. You know, I want you to lighten up. I know you already really tense all the time. So I want you to
Loosen up.
blow it out. You know what I mean? And then we gonna get it going, man. HasBeens podcast brought to you by Wildcard Sports. Wildcard Sports. Next upcoming, man. It's the best thing, man. Sports, pop culture, one package, man. We're gonna bring it to you every day, every way. And you can find us, Luke.
Oh, on Twitter and on Instagram at Luke's Peep Show.
That's a good one. Wildcard Sports on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But also, man, follow my guy Luke, man. Luke's Peep Show on
Instagram and Twitter.
On Twitter and Instagram. And so you done messed it up. That was good, but it was a good one, you know. What was I at? Oh, follow us, more importantly, on the YouTube channel, man, the Wildcard Sports Network on YouTube, bro. Road to 1K, man. We trying to get to 1,000 subscribers for Easter, man. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 subscribers going to put us in the game, man. And we trying to get them clicks up like my boy Luke say. We get the clicks up, man.
For the clicks.
We here for the clicks, man. We here for the passion. We here for the clicks. But, you know.
So you trying to get that off camera, me out on camera.
On set.
That's, yeah.
Not early. Let's get like 6 minutes in. 6 minutes. Six. We halfway there. Okay. Hold on. Let's get back to Nate. Because, see, we didn't spend too much time. We only had like 45 seconds allotted to your intro. So you taking it. Hold on. Let me get to Nate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What's happening?
Got my dog Nate in here. I've been begging Nate to come in here. I've been asking you, but I've been begging.
You have not been
Nate.
begging me.
I've been talking to you, Nate. I'm working on this, Nate. I'm working on that. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just
very busy schedule.
Right. Tell us why your schedule's so busy. I didn't really want to tell everybody what you was into. So what got you so busy these days?
Oh, well, first of all, you know, my parents opened a school about 34 years ago. So I'm now working there in the position of an athletic director. So I have my hands full of high school kids at the moment. Basketball season is over, so we're going into track right now. But I'm always having to raise money, go to meetings, you know, same old. And also I teach, so.
And you teach.
Yeah.
So what school is that first and foremost? Let everybody know.
Christian Academy.
I know somebody go there, went there, man, play for the Lakers. Boy came straight up out of that school.
Yeah, he did. Dwight Howard Jr.
Better than that other hat you had on.
Right.
The Saints?
The Aints.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all done got me there because you see what's next. Y'all can see it. I ain't give y'all the sheet. I ain't give you that because I ain't want you to be ready for this. But it's on my sheet. Since you want to talk about my Saints, where y'all from? What city y'all from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Where you from, Luke?
Southside, Riverdale.
Oh, see, I remember back in like 06, everybody was from Atlanta. Now you ask somebody, I'm from Riverdale.
He always.
I'm from Riverdale. I'm from Riverdale.
Always said that, man.
So let's talk about this city that you guys love so dearly. I love it too, for other reasons. Y'all love it for athletics and stuff, and y'all done rooted here, man. But it's A lot of anguish being a Atlanta sports fan, isn't it?
It is.
So much so you had to come on over to, Death Row, L.A.
Relax. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I've never really even been a true diehard Atlanta Hawks fan. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely Adam over there.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just go with my favorite player, and I'm a LeBron fan. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So I go wherever he go. So yeah, I'm getting acquainted to the LA Laker. I guess you can call it bandwagon.
Yeah. Because y'all, it's two types of Laker fans.
But you see, I don't have no Laker paraphernalia on, so it's not.
That's
like
good.
Just,
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna take me a little minute.
We gonna win this title. You gonna definitely get you one of them hats, them championship hats. They be.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Luke, what's up, man?
I'm just laughing. Y'all good?
Luke got a bailout plan for every home team. He root for the home team, but it's always a but. I like so and so too. So you always got a bailout plan that who you rooting for to win the whole thing, and then you just root for your city because you here and you got to go to tailgate.
Nah, it's because, and I always tell folks this, I understand what we are. And it's why, no offense, but I don't really do the Falcons like that.
Please don't start this, but please continue.
All right, so look, check me out. So with the Falcons, for instance, the Falcons had you believing, like, going into the season, oh, this finna be the year. We got an O-line,
Julio,
Devontae Freeman, the defense back.
Ridley.
And then it's like,
so basically, you just saying you would rather
they'll break your heart.
A loser all season.
So, but no, with the Hawks, we know what we are. So it's never been like,
what are the Hawks?
We
losers.
Right now,
it's a training ground for good players to realize they're good
and go somewhere else and hoop.
Right.
Who?
Trey next up.
Man, yeah, right. Hey,
Al Horford.
What is he really like? Really? He's still the same, but it's like
he's competed on a higher level than he ever did at.
And what does he do every time? At the end of the day, he gonna give them little 14
Schroeder.
Because he wanted to be. What I always said, we watching the game.
He doing better coming off the bench.
Because he wanted to be.
Jeff Teague played better on the other team.
Jeff Teague might have been. Atlanta might have been his best style. It might have been.
Back.
So he's finna ball again. Then.
Exactly.
He ready.
We just, we gonna be all right.
That's what you always
say. That's your bridge point guard for post Trae Young, because he about to, he gonna.
Hey man,
he out of there.
What's dude with the dreads that play for Brooklyn?
Carroll. No, you talking about Torian Prince.
No, what?
Carroll went, but you talking about the young boy y'all used to have.
No, I'm talking about dark skin.
Both of them dark with dreads. Torian Prince, DeMar Carroll. We gonna go Carroll. Talk to him. We gonna pull him up and see which one she talking about.
It's definitely Carroll.
When was it? Like, when was the last time he played? On a good team that went like 60
you
something?
know who he is as soon as he pull him up.
Because it was two of them. No, we sent Carroll up there. He ain't up there no more. And then we sent Torian Prince, the one that used to be with Bembry.
Both of them.
But he ain't doing nothing in it though. Like Bembry? I mean, Prince?
Carroll is. Pull him up.
Carroll was all right.
Carroll been bad since he left. That guy? DeMar Carroll?
Oh, he has been bad?
He ain't been that good.
Better than the Hawks.
His best years probably was in Atlanta too.
And he won, but that's when we got smart with the front office and we knew better than to get some of these.
Didn't y'all give him the money y'all gave?
No, we let him walk.
And Toronto gave him the money.
Right, because we weren't.
Toronto gave him the money.
We couldn't do it. But yeah, the Hawks, we know what we are. So it's never a disappointment. Even when we won 60-something games, the one season.
Yeah. Exactly.
Got back to L.A., balled the most. His worst year was Atlanta.
He wasn't
honestly, because he balled in Charlotte too.
And not Washington, but he didn't play.
Though, it's hard for folks to play at the crib. It's hard for folks to play under that pressure of being home.
Josh Smith had some of his best years here, if you can call him that.
Period. Yeah, he did.
It's just a place for you to come and stink. On the football field too. Don't you worry about it. I got some coming that way too.
Okay.
Stick 'em.
With you saying that, so would you rather be a Saints fan like you are, and only to be hurt at the end of the year because?
Hey, bro, it's basketball season, bro.
But
chill.
What you talking about?
So you a Pelican fan?
I like the home team, but I'm a Laker fan through and through. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
So how hurt you gonna be if y'all don't win it?
Ooh.
The
Just
Lakers.
know he'll be bringing me back during football season because I'm ready to
I
talk
heard
about
you
them
gonna be.
Saints.
Because you know the
got-
Clippers just got Reggie Jackson too.
That's cool.
What you mean that's cool?
Just
They just
poison.
keep getting
poison.
more.
It's just
Yeah,
more
all right.
poison. They want to win so bad. You can drink too
All
much
right.
water and get sick. You know that, right?
All right.
Okay, they just doing too much now.
Yeah.
Listen,
Agreed.
right.
I don't even want to talk about that right now. I actually want to. I
wouldn't
want to
either.
get back. I want to get back to Nate. We wasting too much time on you. This show is look. If this is like a box, this is a match, right? Nah, it's a fight. No. How you told me before the show? Stop. Don't disrespect. I'm gonna be cool.
Disrespect.
Okay, we gonna get back to Nate because I need Nate for this one, man. Nate, you told me you got something to talk to me about. Student athletes, you're an athletic director now.
Yes.
You seeing the other side of it now, and it's bothersome, huh?
It is.
What's
It-
bothersome about it?
Honestly, I don't even know where to start. I guess I could start with the lack of work ethic from the kids, honestly, because the parents are a different story. They're much of the blame as well, but kids just don't have the work ethic that we had, when we were playing basketball, high school basketball or whatever, especially when it comes to maintaining a GPA or taking the SAT, ACTs on time, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's really going by the wayside, and it doesn't help that you have prep schools that, don't worry about it. If you flunk out senior year, we'll try to regain your, GPA before you go to college. Then they don't have nothing to work for.
And they giving them GPAs at them schools, ain't it?
Period. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have a work ethic. There is, leaving high school. So when they get to college, they're already entitled, looking for the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we want to instill something in the student athletes because that's what they're supposed to be first before they even make it to the NBA. That they are still required to do things on their own. Take self-initiative to, get in the weight room or study for that test before you leave high school so that in college, even if you do have the help, but you can do it on your own too. You know what I'm saying?
Be prepared, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I get that because I see I think on more the football side, because I think basketball is a lot easier to watch out because that money guaranteed.
Yeah.
But a lot of these athletes you see on the football side, because that money's not guaranteed, they get pushed through, push through. You're going to get that first little bag.
Mm-hmm.
And we forget that, man, what the average lifespan of any professional athlete probably, max 5 years?
Exactly.
I think in baseball probably is the most longevity just because the path there.
Yeah.
After 4 or 5 years, life continues to go on, and most of these players, these kids, they not prepared for that because they fast track through. And I think it's more like I also blame social media to bring it into that because I think now it's taking less. It's even taking more. It's taking more emphasis off of that student athlete process because now you can damn near YouTube your way to college.
Literally.
YouTube
college.
you at least YouTube your way to a prep school. That's gonna get you right. We're gonna give you straight A's. Is that what you need to get into college? Right.
Exactly. And it's just weakening us, period. Because that's really who is hurting is us.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. But it's just really killing their work ethic. That's all I'm
They just don't. What you think, Luke?
They're entitled.
Because you work with the kiddies there at the school too, right?
Yeah, they different, man. They don't want it like we did coming through. They don't want to put the extra work in. They feel like everything is really just handed to them, or all I gotta do is just play basketball to get better at basketball.
Exactly. Not cardio, not weight
being
room,
in shape, realizing that
no footwork.
They don't care nothing about the process no more. They just want to do what I can
They
do
wanna
to
go straight
finished
there.
product.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, like when you think about it, it's an instant generation. They want everything right now.
But I feel like we feel older than we are, but they used to say that about us. I thought they thought that we was like an instant generation, like we wanted instant gratification. But I'm looking like y'all can't be talking about me because I look at like what's going on, and they really do not care about that process.
Right.
I remember like when we used to like when we learned how to play basketball, it was like inside out. Like you start inside. Like I'm watching the kids now Curry got him crazy. I'm like,
Straight to the three.
straight to the 3 line.
That's all they want to shoot.
Yeah, they just want to, whatever's hot on TV, they just trying to do that. And
You
that's
got
it.
6, 7-footers wanting to shoot 3-pointers because they watching Joel Embiid shoot 3-pointers. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I'm not against a big man diversifying his game. Now.
I'm
Hold
not.
on now.
I'm not either. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that's what they want to do automatically. It's no fundamentals. It's no, let me hit these post moves. They want to dunk and they want to shoot threes.
Right. So let me ask you this. How does AAU, because now you AD, how does AAU impact like high school athletics now? Is it a real impact? Because I understand, everybody understands like the high school season really means nothing anymore, especially basketball.
Right.
Who cares what stats he put up?
Exactly.
Who gives a shit how many games you won?
AAU
Clearly.
is huge. AAU is basically where the scouts are. Don't get me wrong, scouts are there during the season, but AAU is such a large scene there in so many different states and going everywhere to play these big tournaments where everybody is in one building. It's just easier to get to an athlete in AAU. I feel like that's really where it's at right now. And again, the AAU and prep schools are hand in hand too. Mm-hmm. But that's a different story for a different day.
Luke's.
Oh no, she's totally right. All these kids care about is what I did in AAU. Oh, I put up this amount of points in AAU, but then you'll see them in school ball, and it's like
you trash.
You're average 7. But you coming back telling me you know what I'm saying, you dropping 30 all summer. In who tournament? What competition are you playing?
I want to go D1. HBCU. I don't want to go to this school. That's what you hear all day.
All day.
JUCO. I don't want to go to this school. It's like
you didn't want to put the work in when you need.
You don't even lift weights, sir.
And they turn it down. So what is the alternative to that then for them?
Oh, they
like
think they're going D1.
So it's D1 or nothing to these.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No type of.
No in between.
There's no chance to go JUCO. There's no chance to go
I'm
D2.
not saying there's no chance.
I'm saying in their brains.
In their brains, they think they're D1 material, but they don't even want to put the work in. It's like pulling teeth.
They don't understand. They're growing against the world when you start to go college recruiting ranks.
Yeah.
You're not just going against your school or your region. They thinking, oh, I'm the best player
in this gym.
And it's like
in these 3 gyms, I'm the best in these 3.
And my thing is, don't get me wrong, I don't even mind college players getting special treatment and everything when they get to that level, but it's like they don't even want, they feel like they're entitled enough to just, let me scoop my way on past high school to college. And it's like, okay, but NCAA, you got to have a 2.8 at least to play any sports. So you got to have some type of GPA to even get there. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's why we try to encourage them, to at least try to maintain that GPA. Or I take it up to a 3.0 just because you don't want to get comfortable with that 2.8 either. Because when you get to college, that F a little harder to bring up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to keep them on the right path.
Luke, what you think they could do to, I guess, because obviously AAU not going anywhere. Social media is not going anywhere. And them hand in hand, like you say, the prep schools hand in hand, they not going anywhere. What do you think could be done to put more of an emphasis, I guess, on the student athlete process here?
It's gonna start really with your coach, honestly, and what kind of coach do you have? Does your coach only care about your stats on the basketball court, or does he also care about what's your GPA? Because some coaches are only just looking for you to come out here and put up these stats, be 5-star, get recruited by
make
all
a
of
name
these
for them.
schools, right? So now I can get more people to come here, but yet they not realizing I can't even get you in school if your grades aren't good.
And now you red-shirted freshman year looking crazy.
Yeah, and see me, I'm hard on coaching. Like, so I'm glad you said that because I blame coaches for damn near everything. Because I don't think people realize, like, one, I think people jump into coaching and not realizing the true responsibility behind it. You like these kids, they gonna listen to you more than their parents sometimes, most of the time.
And that's why in my notes today I said lack of accountability from coaches and parents, because that's really who is taking responsibility. They are still growing up. You can't blame the kid 100%.
Yeah, you gotta definitely instill something in them. And I think you're right about it. It definitely started the coaching, but the problem is because high school don't mean shit as far as like the season.
Mm-hmm.
Why listen to coach?
Exactly, but I'm talking about AAU coaches too, because that's who they like. That's who they listen to.
I don't want to believe it. I always fight tooth and nails about that, but everybody claims they don't spend enough time with these kids. And I think that's the biggest crock of shit because seem like me, every day they got an AAU tournament somewhere.
Exactly.
And he with the kids every other day. That's plenty enough time to instill
Something in
some
them.
type of value into the
Exactly.
process. You know what I'm saying? But
If you don't value the process, then what? How you gonna instill that? If you don't even know what the process is,
we need better coaches, man.
How you exactly?
Yes, we need better leaders. Coaches. Period. In the community, let me say that.
True.
It's to the point some of these kids don't even realize you can walk home. They don't even know what that option is. Mm-hmm. If you keep your grades good, you get accepted in the school academically. If your skills are that good, you can go out there and walk home.
Mm-hmm.
You might be on the end of the bench. You might get some playing time. You never know what happens.
If you can ball, you can ball.
And you keep working, you gonna get that playing time.
Yeah,
and but a lot of these coaches will accept you because, especially walking on, because they don't have to pay for you. So you going in there academically, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't have to put you on my books as far as
he can hoop too.
Right.
That's a plus.
Added bonus.
Right. We didn't have to go get no scholarships out for this guy.
Exactly.
We got him here.
And then we end up giving you one.
Then we can give you a partial. We can pay for your housing and pay for your meals. As long as you keep up with your academic, it's so many different options, but everything's not presented to them. Everything is D1 Power 5 school or nothing.
And like you said, social media is what they're seeing. They're not being, introduced to these, D2 or JUCO schools because that's not what's on TV. That's not what's on Instagram.
I think the highlight it's just the highlights on social media. They feel like, I guess, like Zion got to the league because he could dunk.
Right.
And it's like, no, it's more to basketball than just that. And I think they look at social media, if I can get my handles right, break me a few fools off on Hoops mixtapes, dunk me a few fools, I'm going to get to the league.
Right.
And I think that's what people, all I see them before the game, they trying to dunk. Like you said, they trying to shoot them threes.
That's it.
But them, they some freaks, though.
They are.
Listen.
And that's what I'm saying. You have special talent. And I'm not saying those guys won't get there. But that guy right there on a team of 10 other people that's trying to get to college would probably, get them feeling like they going to go too with him. You get what I'm saying? You have one star on the team, they feel like they all stars.
Right. One last thing from you, Luke.
Nah.
One last thing from you, Luke.
Nah.
Nothing from you, Luke?
Nah.
You like the All-Star game, Luke?
I love the All-Star.
Okay, I was going to get a yes out of you. I was finna get a yes out of you. All-Star game was lit?
No, yeah, the All-Star game was lit. I loved it. I loved the new format. At first, I was skeptical on the 24 points.
I was super skeptical of that shit. I'm thinking like, bro, listen.
But that fourth quarter?
Yeah, I thought they was going to come out, and I thought that, like, I'm thinking I forgot it wasn't a clock. So it's not a time like to get to this point.
I think they said it lasted like 41 minutes.
Yeah, so I didn't think that like they gonna come out on that shit like start of the first quarter, we not playing. And then I realized the best of the best, that shit really gonna be like the best finals game ever.
Right.
Did the coaches even forget the sub?
No, they subbed a little bit.
They did a
They
little
had
bit.
a couple players a little hot. They ain't getting no playing time in the fourth.
What about the no?
The way they got it set up now, people gonna be trying to get time in the fourth. They want look, they say Jimmy was mad. He didn't get time in the fourth.
No, I want to say
this new format, folks gonna be wanting out there.
I don't remember seeing Jimmy.
Yeah,
Butler
folks gonna be wanting to be out there.
Because Trey didn't play in the fourth.
That because Kyle Lowry was hooping.
He was. So was
Hooping.
CP3.
Was he?
He was. Don't let the little pudgy. Why everybody who sit in this left seat disrespect Kyle Lowry because he fat, pudgy, and you don't like what it look like?
Okay, so
I know that's where you're going.
no, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
He took 2 charges.
3. Well, he tried to take 3.
But I'm saying,
But
for you to say balling,
that's basketball.
He was balling. So
That's
you go out there,
basket-
you take 2
You
charges,
forget,
you balling.
hey, Luke, a football player. You forget.
Right.
That's a
You
great
take
basketball
2
play.
charges and
I
you-
get what he's
And the-
saying.
No.
I get what he's
But
saying.
you're
though,
balling
Dale.
because you took 2 charges.
That's basketball. You creating
did he-
turnovers,
what-
man.
what
It's,
did-
it's
what
just
did
like
he end
getting
up
that
with?
hand. Every
What did
time
he-
Kawhi strip that ball out of somebody's hand, we going up the other court.
Kawhi
Turnover.
gonna
They
give
do
you a
say
bucket.
defense win games, though.
Look, turnover.
It didn't win him this one.
It didn't win him this one,
Didn't.
but I actually look at that one, and he is really good at that. That is a true skill
Yeah.
because he can really get you in
He
such
does that in the
a
regular
such a
season.
tight space. Though I've never seen somebody get so many charges like he right there.
fouled
Boom.
James Harden too.
James Harden wet the bed.
No.
He did.
He did.
He
that
just James Harden just don't.
He definitely
He
did.
just don't help. He just don't help the narrative. Every time it's a big moment, James, you just don't get it done.
You know who knew it though?
Who?
Going into the whole thing.
Let me guess, Luke. You knew, Luke. You knew it.
I mean, I knew, but Giannis knew too.
Oh yeah. Giannis, you heard the tape. I sent you the clip. You heard the tape.
Yes, definitely.
Giannis, man, he talking shit, man.
I'm
He-
like, are y'all beefing? This
Yeah.
the second time.
Yeah.
Any lies were told?
Huh?
Were any lies told?
Nah.
Shots
No.
fired.
You can't handle the truth.
No, I mean, well,
You
let's let
can't.
the viewers in on what we talking about here.
Okay.
So Giannis, man, he after the game, All-Star game, I guess they asked him what his strategy was. What were they fourth quarter strategy? And flat out was whoever James Harden was guarding, give him the pill.
Go ahead.
And to top that off with the draft, you go back to the draft, and he talked about him passing the ball, and now he
He picked
question him
Kemba
on the
Walker.
other side of the ball.
He picked Kemba Walker.
Is it beef? And he picked Kemba Walker.
That's
So
what I'm asking.
Is it beef? You think it's some beef there?
I wouldn't necessarily say beef, but it's a genuine dislike for the way he plays basketball. How about that?
Giannis ain't with it. He really ain't with it.
I don't think
Pass
so.
the ball.
I'm actually with Luke. I'm with Luke. What you got? What you?
I
What you?
definitely agree on that. Just because he don't pass the ball, he rarely plays defense for real. I mean, he can shoot. Don't get me wrong, he's a scorer, but I just don't think he has what it takes to win a championship.
This says people are gonna kill us in the stats and try to say like, but he averages 9 or something. But it's all off of his ISO.
Yeah, I just wish he, like you said, I just wish he would play basketball a little different because he has so much game.
Exactly.
He don't even have to do that. One crossover, go,
To the hoop.
bucket, and he could do all of that.
How
You
much
want to
of
shoot
that
the three? 1, 2. All right, step back, huh?
How much of that you think is coaching? If he played in a different system,
I mean, I don't recall him playing like that in OKC.
my bad. They don't run the plays in NBA anyway.
Right.
So,
I'm like, coach.
that's not true.
I forgot.
That is not true. They definitely run things in the NBA. Just
right.
because it's muscle memory,
Dribble,
just because it's muscle memory to them.
dribble handoffs, screen and rolls.
If that dribble handoffs, you must be talking about the Sixers.
Everybody.
That's it. Nah.
All right.
You might be talking about the
watch,
Sixers.
watch.
Or I mean, it's college basketball. Who you been watching? Princeton?
The Lakers.
Huh? Who?
The Lakers.
No.
Stop.
All right.
No.
Stop.
And see, I
had
know
to
when it's
stop you
bad
there
because this man won't even answer my phone call. I will call Kim during the game just to tell him, hey, they ain't
Hey,
running nothing. And
Sometimes
no
them
phone call.
10:30 games, man, you might have called me. I really might be Shalit.
Maybe.
Them 10:30 games, the second half, man, it's iffy if I'm up or not.
Very.
It's iffy if I'm up or not. But speaking of beef, man, beef. If they beefing, man, I like it. I like it from the standpoint. I think folks been a little too, nice in
We should have
today's
had
NBA.
some beef with somebody in the East, though.
Oh,
Just because what's the odds of you really playing him again in the game that matters?
true.
It's not going to
True.
happen. So it's like, yeah.
Right.
But you everything you saying is right. He probably saying everything him and his homeboy say on the couch.
You just wish Harden was out east.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Keep
Or
that
he
in.
just called Joel Embiid soft.
Right.
Just say it.
Just say it. You thinking it. You
'Cause
thinking it.
I'm-
Giannis he really has no filter.
No,
he just says whatever.
no, he Greek
about
too,
anything,
so it's coming.
any topic. He really doesn't care.
He doesn't have a filter.
He
at
doesn't.
all.
He just any topic he'll just say it. I remember when it was Mo Bamba, he was like, Mo Bamba better than you? Hell no. He don't care nothing. He don't care nothing about it.
And say it super quick. Like,
Quick. His first thing on his mind. So since we can't get to Giannis, because I'm with you, I don't think they'll ever play in a meaningful game outside of fourth quarter in an All-Star game. What's some dreams? Because hopefully this gonna bring back some rivalry to the NBA. Some Isaiah, some Pistons, Bulls, some hate like that, right? What's some dream hate, beef, rivalries?
Dream?
Yeah, it's not here yet. You just would hope to see it manifest. Like, ooh, I would love to see these two players just battle for years.
That's a hard one.
Giannis and LeBron in the finals.
But that's like a 2 year. That's like, to me, that's like a 2 year.
Yeah, that's not
You're
long.
That's not enough.
You're not taking it? You're not taking it?
I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it because Giannis not ready. I'll take it. From that standpoint, I'll take it because I think the best and the most dominant player in the NBA right now. So that'll be a great sight to see.
Yeah.
For years to come.
2 years. I think after that, it's like not gonna be like, I don't think LeBron gonna be that fun in his third year from here.
Years to come. So we gotta go with somebody a little younger.
Yeah, like younger, like something that can like last, like that. It'll be some type of adversity. It's like a story, like it's like a climax and it's over with this LeBron and Giannis shit.
Right.
It's like it gets started. NBA Finals 2020, LeBron versus Giannis, and it's the last one.
See, it's a deeper problem.
It's not.
It's so many
These
guys.
jokers,
Why is-
they friends.
But the good part, they
Ain't
clicking up
nobody-
right now. Everybody teaming is
Yeah,
two.
that is
They
true.
in two, so they podding up and they with their homies.
And everybody's still friends.
But they actually
It's
teaming up with their friends now. We got Booker in town. They like best buds. So they gonna be like us against. It should be us against the world from this point.
You said Booker and who?
No, I said Booker, D-Lo.
Yeah.
My fault. D-Lo and Tones.
I knew what you meant, but
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I was about to say, yeah, folks say sound crazy. But you see stuff like that. You got KD and Kyrie.
Soft.
Buddies.
That's soft.
Steph and Clay, the buddies still together. I feel like it's gonna add to a little chippiness in the league.
don't nobody. It's still like they don't not like somebody though. For it to be chippy.
Let's. What about this?
As far as like
I got one for you.
Mutual respect.
I get it going.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Pelicans, Memphis. You got Zion, because I think both teams on the up and up.
I agree.
I can see them battling, kind of like the Blazers and OKC did, but hopefully for a little longer
Because
because these
Brandon
guys
Ingram
young.
is hooping.
You got Brandon Ingram and Zion versus
I was gonna say Brandon Ingram and D'Lo.
a rivalry.
Yeah, no.
Nah, they don't really got nothing there. Nah,
Not yet.
not yet.
Well, you did say Luka and Trey.
Luka and Trey, I
But
think
you-
it needs to
right,
happen.
but
I think the NBA need that. But it's East and West, and we know, like you said about Harden, Trey ain't.
But that ain't even why I was
Trey
gonna
not
go
gonna
there
be
with that though.
Yeah.
How you gonna say that on the one hand that Minnesota don't got enough yet to be trying to make them no rival with somebody, but you was in here earlier beating on the floor for the Hawks to have a rivalry?
I didn't say what.
What you
I
mean?
said-
What?
I didn't say Minnesota don't need a rival.
No, you just said they don't have enough yet.
What do you mean?
Cause she said, who you just said? Minnesota and who?
Oh, you talking about D'Lo and Ingram?
No, she said D'Lo and Ingram. Yeah.
Nah, they was first rivalry. Y'all
Oh,
talking
Ja
about-
and
She
Zion.
said, she said I would say Minnesota and somebody. He's like Minnesota ain't got enough yet.
I don't know. You got me all confused. Make your point, sir.
On one hand, don't say one team don't have enough, but then up and down want the Hawks to have a rivalry with somebody. Then gonna say how they need it.
Why you want these Hawks to be safe from this smoke out here? Because they sorry. They need to get.
We
They
are
need
what
something to
we
look.
are.
They need something to look forward to.
We do.
We 82 games on the schedule. They ain't got
do.
one. They look at and say we gotta beat them.
Nah, it's a couple.
No, it
I
ain't.
ain't gonna lie.
No, it
I
ain't.
be sitting at the house And it's like, look,
Atlanta sports ain't successful.
If we don't beat the damn Knicks, look, I'm throwing the remote.
Right.
It's some games like it's like
That's
all
just
right,
because
I just want to play good.
So yeah, whatever the sorriest, the second
Right.
sorriest team in the league, that's who your rival is that year.
Be better than them.
That's sad. That's
It's
sad.
sad.
I
It's
see
the
why you
truth.
ain't. I see why you ain't put yourself through this now.
I'm just saying.
What you mean? At least I know what's coming.
Nah.
At least I ain't up 28-3, and then it happens.
Man, don't get me started on that.
I'm just saying. Which one would you
know
rather?
Somebody got paid.
I
Don't look over
know.
here. Don't look over here with your one Super Bowl.
Who?
Don't, you.
Who?
Speaking of which,
One sympathy bowl.
Who that?
Ooh.
We that.
I forgot I ain't got the Laker hat on right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought.
Did
Ooh.
the right thing.
And I'm glad there's no Saints apparel around here because he already knew.
What?
He got Vic right there. Falcons. He in the
Vic,
A.
y'all. Hey, I ain't get a chance to watch the rest of that documentary. I know y'all done.
For 30.
You seen it? How was it? Did it turn out?
I only saw the first one.
You only saw the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The second one.
It's 3.
I'm
Oh
the
Lord.
third one. I want to say the third one that just came out like last week. Didn't it?
busy.
Yeah.
I know the second one. The
I
second
gotta
one,
catch
I
up.
started
Talk
seeing
about
somewhere. It made me.
Yeah.
Still talk about it.
I mean, the first part, the only part I watched. So I only seen the part like where
The second part, everybody was telling.
who they were who everybody.
They was telling. Everybody was telling on Vic.
Oh, that's when all the snitching happening too.
Right.
Ooh, I gotta watch
That's what
2.
I heard.
I'm gonna watch 2 tonight. I'm gonna watch 2 tonight. I'm gonna check it out.
Right.
I'm gonna check it out. Back to these beef. This beef, man. This beef. We need, because you don't want none of Luka. He gonna be in town too Saturday. Saturday.
See, the
Oh,
NBA,
yeah, he is. He do play him.
Luka coming to town Saturday.
the NBA gonna make that a rivalry.
What?
Luka-
No, that decision y'all made gonna make that a rivalry. You traded Luka. That made that a rivalry.
It's
He
like,
gonna always be compared to Luka.
it is, and he holding it.
Trey,
on.
he look okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to gain a little more respect for him more and more.
Though.
But he gonna
Come
always
on, Cam.
he gonna always be atrocious defensively, so I can't do nothing with him on my team. What he do is cool for the All-Star game when defense is, but you see why he was on the bench.
Nah, because Nick Nurse was the coach, so he gonna play his guys.
True.
Is
Hey,
Nick Nurse the
Man,
Nick, hey Nick?
you not
hold
telling
on.
me
I got
Siakam's
some.
supposed to be on the
Hey.
court instead of Jimmy Butler in the fourth?
What nation Nick Nurse coach? Canada. He coached Canadian team. I got you. I know you didn't know that. He coached the Canadian national team. Trae Young was left off the 44-man invitee list for that as well. I
He's not
wonder
Canadian?
why. No. I'm talking about the USA. So I wanted to get Nick Nurse up out of the picture. Trae Young got left off the court.
hating.
Oh, so now they hate.
Yes.
So Nick Nurse, he just wanted to get his guy Lowry in.
Yes.
And they hate.
Did Booker D Book
Colangelo.
off top? No.
Coach K hating.
I mean, folks make mistakes.
Folks don't make 44 of them. 44 mistakes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
Listen,
we can all
man.
Pull up the list. I'm pretty sure it's one person on that list we could all be like, hey, yeah.
It is one.
Y'all try.
It's a bunch of people on that list that are Trae Young is a better basketball player than, but the USA team don't want nothing to do with him.
Because we got too many of you already.
No, because he's the one who can't play any defense. We don't need no shooters. They gonna have a ton of that.
That's why I said.
And people can score the ball. We don't need this guy who can't play defense.
That's why I said we got too many of you already.
Well, so if you can't win with him,
That's all right.
with all the best players around him at the national stage,
That's all
what you
right.
think he gonna do in the NBA
That's all right.
when he got to go against these same guys every night?
The same thing.
That's why you don't want to rival, right? Because y'all not
Same thing
prepared.
he been doing.
Y'all not prepared.
It's the same thing you been
You
doing.
know what? Y'all need to be rivals with Georgia
How
Tech.
you gonna
Georgia
say
Tech.
that's tough? How you gonna say
That's tough.
what he gonna do every night against these guys and he's giving you 30 and 9?
He didn't even say UGA.
And y'all have the worst record
Help
in the
around.
East.
Same thing we talked
No,
about earlier.
it's the East.
Same thing.
I
Help
don't want to
around.
talk. Oh my gosh. Nay, do you listen to him make these excuses about the Hawks all the
It's
time?
not an excuse.
Is this what?
It's not an excuse. It's the truth. Help around. We need help. Need some help.
Really? He need help with that hair too. He need. He need help with that hair
It's
too.
like
He don't know what he wanna
you
do.
got a good texture of hair, but you got a bald spot. Then it's curly. Then it be flowing in the wind, but you always see the bald spot.
And then
Like,
when he starts sweating, it get moppish, and it's like.
just cut it, bro.
But then to what though?
You can get a little buzz cut. Look like Amigo anyway.
Look at it though. It's like
See, I ain't seen this picture right there though. The first one though.
Click
That's
it.
tough.
click it. It's like look at.
Oh man,
It's like look at. Ooh,
chill out,
you know how to use the Mac. Oh, watch out, man.
bro. I clicked the thing, man. I hit the button. My finger too strong.
Nah, you just don't have to. Ooh.
Oh no, they
I ain't
they
seen
did
that.
something to that pic.
Hey, nah, that's funny though. Who photoshopped the ball head?
See, this is exactly what you asked for, Nate.
And he wouldn't look bad.
What?
Yeah.
No.
He would not look bad with a bald head. I mean, he do got pointy ears, but
No. Why the top of his head so bubbly?
hey, man, he can.
No. No.
It's enough stuff out here. He can get that fit.
He got to get the little T.I. cut.
See, I got a buzz cut, like I said.
Nah, it's a low boy though.
That's a low boy.
Oh, he was bald.
He's bald here now.
I know.
He's bald.
I
That
know
thing-
he's bald
oh.
there. I'm just saying,
So you want to put a number 1 on it and just leave a little on the top?
just a little.
Cause he can't keep it dark to keep it little on the side, his little parts on the side.
What is name? What? That's his name is not Trey Young in that picture. What's his name in that picture?
Which one?
This guy right here,
Bald head one.
bald head.
Dominique.
I was
Nah.
gonna say Juan.
Luis, Luis Young. That's Luis. We got to make sure we get this picture up here on the keys. We gonna get it on here.
Or Cortez.
Did
But- bro, this him at Oklahoma, man. Look at that. What is that?
it's the same thing he got now.
Well, maybe he has.
Oh, he
some-
just man. Him and LeBron
They
need
just
to get
did.
together and split this.
No,
Cause
Right.
He need to get
still straight,
he need
though.
to get LeBron all the non-curly part. He need to cut that part out and get that part to LeBron. Let LeBron put that in, and then he got to do. It's awful.
It is. It's like
It's awful.
when you ain't got enough trees to cover the floor,
Yeah, and
and like you can still see the grass from the ceiling or from the sky.
sure.
I can see your head, but I can still see your hair.
And he like 19, 20, something like that. It's not good.
not,
He's like
not a
21
good future.
tops.
Not a good hair future.
But
He's
He'll be bald by the time he come to the Lakers.
he trying to hold.
Y'all, I got y'all on the Trey Young 5-year Trey Young watch, man. You got 5 years to do something. 5, he's out.
And this is what, second?
Nah, he's saying from now,
5 from now.
Oh, okay.
since he became an all-star, he got 5 years.
5 years. Shoot, they already asked him on television how he gonna keep dealing with this winning. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be all right, man.
Hey, Nay,
Just watch.
they been quiet lately. We about to get it pumped up because
I'ma
you
say
talk.
you'll see.
Excuses.
I'm gonna say you'll see. Just remember that.
They cheap. I can afford one.
What's that?
Both.
What's that?
A season ticket.
You better get
To the
him now.
Hawks?
You better get him now.
Man, you can get a season ticket for the Hawks for like $20 a month.
Watch him out.
200 section.
Watch him
They
out.
got a 200 section.
I mean, yeah, they do.
Yeah, you can get a 200 section season ticket for like $20 a month.
You don't
Easy.
Want them, though. You don't want them for real.
Man, my Xbox subscription costs more than that, and I don't even want to go. I know people with season tickets that give half their tickets away.
I don't
Me
blame
too.
them, though.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them games. Because what I told you, we just trying to get
What-
back to the point.
Yeah,
where-
what we tell you? This show ain't about you.
Period.
They ain't come to see you, Otis. They came to see Nay. They came to see Nay. Nay came to talk about some sneakers, man.
Oh, you already know.
We gotta talk. Nay here, we gotta talk sneakers though.
Have to.
First off, let's get started. We're gonna keep it all-star. We're gonna keep it NBA. What was your favorite all-star sneakers? Your favorite ones?
That's really hard, but I'm going to have to say the bronze in the second half. That's going to have to be my favorite all-star sneaker from the game.
Second half bronze.
Second half bronze, the reverse Monstars, man. Crazy.
Reverse Monster.
Reverse Monstars.
I remember that because they caught my eye.
Yeah, I thought because I didn't know he swapped. I just saw what he had, and I was like, "Nah, them hard." He was like, "You know, he had something different on the first half."
Right, because she mentioned the first half, and I saw them.
Both of them was hard, but
was,
the second half was just a showstopper. Like, look at me,
I want those.
because they grabbed my eye as soon as I seen him
Are they
walk
coming
out.
out? Are they coming out?
Definitely.
I think. Oh, I don't
Definitely.
know.
No, you don't.
She'll know. So Nay, This is sneaker queen right here. I
know.
want everybody to know. Listen.
Don't let her lie to you.
She gon' downplay it.
Shit, she is.
She gon' say somebody else. She gon' take this praise today. This person right here, sneaker head for your ass.
I do love sneakers.
Nah, she had shit back in the day when we were like real deal kids, and I'm like, how in the fuck? When I seen what them Galaxy phone posits on, Luke, I was like, whoa.
It still hurts.
I'm like, bro, first off, I couldn't afford the original ticket for him because it was just like, damn, so I'm already thinking like, damn, Nate always got the kicks. And I'm like, she got them.
Hey, Skiggy paid me good to be a trainer.
I just, man, look, you just inspired me just to even, wear good sneakers, man. When I first got to Skiggy, man, I just, wear flip-flops and just talking shit. I did wear some sneakers here and there, but, man, she really kept.
Oh, he was Benassi swoosh shouting. He always had on some slides.
Look, man, I done came a long way, man, but I was inspired by people like they on the way there.
Well,
so hold on. You keep taking up all. I'm finna mute him. Sick of him. Nate, talk to us about how you became so like in love with sneakers.
Ooh, that's a hard one. So in Atlanta, everybody knows about Walters and Underground. Walters is a shoe store. It's been there probably longer than me, honestly. But that's when I first started really loving it. The first time I went in there, they had a Air Force One wall. I think I was like in 6th grade. And it was huge. It was like it wrapped around the whole store. He had all the flavors, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew it was a real sneaker store because all the up north guys was in there, buying the shoes, buying the Dickies. He had jeans folded up in every size, every limb. Dickies folded up, every size, every limb. You can get literally your whole school attire in there. And I was like, oh, I want me some Air Force Ones. So my mama bought me some Air Force Ones. And that's how it started. And I had a lot of Air Force Ones first. That's what I collected, like, in middle school. And then my first pair of Jordans was the ones that I really vaguely remember are going to be the UNC 17s.
UNC 17s.
With the strap. Is
Hold
that
on,
17? It might be.
With the
Look, put UNC.
UNC 17. Get this Trae Young picture off of this.
please get out of my boy head.
UNC 17.
Yeah, that's him.
Ooh.
That's him. That's him right there.
Ooh, you had them?
With the metal case.
You had them?
I had them.
I had the black ones.
Yeah, and it just started my love for the sneakers. And it just, don't get me wrong. I have all older siblings. So, I was like, who buying me the shoes? Even though it's usually my dad buying them. But I still got them. Like, every Saturday I was trying to figure out. I used to faithfully stand in Greenbrier line for the Foot Locker.
Greenbrier. It's about 20. It's only like 20 shoe stores near them, right? In the food court. In Piccadilly.
You said 20
in Greenbrier. It's about 20 shoe stores in there.
It's about 10 for
one regular store.
Yeah.
And then
Foot Locker, Foot Action, Kids Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Used to be a Champs in there when I was growing up. That's why
so
I got
many shoe stores.
Right, so many shoe stores.
So many fights.
Right, all that too. But it's calmed down over there now. We just seen Boosie in there the other day shopping.
I was surprised.
Where?
Shout out Giorgio's
in Greenbrier. Boosie just be everywhere, man. He
a ghetto country man.
Yeah, you just see him everywhere. He don't care nothing about it.
Right.
So when I first met Nate, Luke, you tell me how you reacted to her. Because see, me, I had never seen women like sneakers, but I had never seen one that made me feel bad that I didn't have sneakers.
Wait, I made you feel bad?
It was like, oh my gosh.
Ooh, my bad.
You good. It was like, oh my gosh. What's happening here? Because I had never seen anything like that before. Like, it was just crazy to see like a female that into sneakers and like every drop and like I was like, that's crazy. And that was like that's how I began to know her.
Yeah, that's how everybody.
What'd you think about her sneaker?
I was gonna say like them two different answers, but nah, cause you said the first time I met her and it was like, whoa, that was a different situation.
He hated me.
That was different, but she was the first female. First person really that ever done had me like, damn, I gotta step my shit up.
Yeah, it was like
I thought I was doing something. Like,
I knew I wasn't doing shit, but it was like, damn, I need to do something.
nah, cause she had shoes that, and then when she had got the Galaxy phone, that's why I always look. I probably make a face every time she say something about them, cause
Shout out Jose Hustle.
them was the only Galaxy phone, the only phones like I really wanted was those guys.
That was tough. That was tough.
Yeah, they're still one of my faves for sure.
Yeah. So with that being said, like, was it like a stigma for like? Did you feel like it was like a different reception for you in the sneaker community? 'Cause I know that's a real big thing. Like the sneaker community, they take that shit serious. So like,
Yeah,
was it different at first? I know now I'm sure it's nothing, but like back then we didn't see that like that, and you was in it.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's definitely changed since I was quote unquote a sneakerhead because I still do not consider myself a sneakerhead. Because I know people who have collections killing mine, but I get what you're saying. You like, but you're somebody that I know that has a stupid shoe game, so I get it. But I think back then it was way easier too. They've made it way difficult to get shoes now. Exclusivity label has gone up, so everybody's trying to make it hard for them to get their shoes so that less people will have it, so it'll be exclusive, and then it'll have a resale value and things of that nature. So it's definitely gotten harder. I still get shoes from here and there now, what I want, but
It's so bad for me with the way the game is now. If I can't just get it just outright and not too much hassle,
right.
I ain't fooling with it. Like there's some shoes out there. I'm like, those are hard, and I need them. And if I gotta go too much past a sneaker app to get them from Nike, then I don't want them. If I gotta leave the house for them at this point, I don't really want them.
Yeah,
if I gotta leave the house,
yeah, you gonna have to leave the house for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. What you got back here, Luke?
oh, it's just a little.
What you got back here, man?
Just a little. Oh, don't got I don't want to do them too new.
You don't want to let them know how new they are,
Not
man.
that new. Not that new. Nah, man, some LeBron Sims, some All Stars, man.
They just came out, man.
They tough.
I'm tough, man.
Shout
I'm
out to
tough,
her.
man.
She inspired me to get more exclusive because like I used to do a lot of the drops. Like I would always get the new joints when they came out. That was never really a problem. I really never was doing a lot of the exclusive because I was the same way. I wasn't really for the hassle. I really wasn't gonna pay that much more for them. But as time went on, some of the shoes like I never came back out. Okay, got those cool. But now you got shoes like these coming back out, and it's like, nah, I really want those. But like she said, it wasn't even a shoe game. It was just like, do you want the shoes that's coming out? This how you want them Jordans that's coming out? Cool. Right. Now it's to the point where everybody want them, and you'll see like real. You'll see folks getting 5-6 pair of breads.
Right.
And then as soon as they hit the dough, hey, I got a size 9, I got a size 5, I got a size 10. And you sitting there looking like
reseller hell.
Yeah, and it's like a dude who like, he get 5 pair and make what $40 off each pair, and he a reseller. Yeah,
way more off of these guys. It's crazy.
They know it's a limited amount. So
it's just crazy.
Cause say you work at Foot Locker, right? You gonna get 1 pair with your discount. That's 30% off. So you already capping on that. And I'm going to charge you, $75 to $100 over what they already cost because I'm doing this for you anyway. So, and you going to pay it. So now I'm making,
need them.
right, and I'm making about $150 out for them. So now you paying for my shoe. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's how that go.
Got him. I need to get it. I need to get up at a shoe store, man. Hey, champs, look. Maybe I got to start from Foot Locker.
House of Hoops over here by you?
Something, listen.
It's a lot over
I
here.
may have to
You
start
tripping.
from the bottom for this sponsorship, but look, you know what I'm saying? I come work at a store. Get my shoe game right. Then I'm going to come back showing people what's
Champs
good.
to get you right.
Get me right.
They do got a lot of stuff in
They
there.
got a lot coming through there,
And
man.
they got the jerseys and all. You can
Yeah,
get your
you got to go
lucky
to
jersey.
Champs. You get the they got so much flavor flowing in Champs.
Yeah.
They got so much flavor flowing out there, man. So I got one for you. One more before we get to I got a new segment for people. What's your top 3 shoes you own? In your closet right now, what's your 3 faves?
That's really hard for me. With the amount of shoes that I have.
Okay, well, how many pairs of shoes do you have? Let's let people know.
I haven't recently counted. I definitely have over 200.
And you be giving them away and selling them. And you actually downsize, don't you?
I downsized. But yes, it's just one of my addictions.
Right.
My
I got
shoe
like
size.
25.
My shoe size hasn't changed in a long time, but
Oh.
yeah, that's definitely one of my addictions. I do love sneakers. My top 3 though, I definitely had the Galaxy phone posits in there. You know, those are one of my super faves. I think I had to go with the Sean Witherspoon 97s for sure. Those are one of my faves, and they comfy. And shout out to SneakerCon. I did cop me some Nike Sakai's when they were here in Atlanta in 2019.
Waffles or whatever they call.
Yep. Super comfortable, dope shoe too. They're gonna become one of my favorite silhouettes Nike has right now. Cause right now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been doing Jordans like that. If I do Jordans, it's retro ones. I get all retro ones because the Pine Greens come out February 29th. I need those.
Listen, I just
That shit
recently
hit you with the date.
became a huge fan of one.
I love them, and they're perfect for you because you tall.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I bought a pair last year, man. A couple years ago. Whenever the last time what's the gray and black ones called?
shadows.
The Shadow. They dropped, and I just said, man, I wear so much black. I'm gonna grab them. I end up wearing them shits like every day.
And you can do that.
Yeah, so like
And you
now,
know they
like
the best when they dingy.
they
Oh.
beat up. But I throw them things on faithfully.
Exactly. Those are my
Yes.
favorite. I have the most of those.
Yeah, and then when you balling on a budget, like me, I don't be liking to break the bank for the sneakers like that unless I really like them. You can get them for 175, ain't it like that? 175. You know what I mean? So the budget ballers like me, man.
Right. Under 200.
And I got that 13, so I got to be conservative.
I said, what you getting under 200 with them feet?
Right.
See what I got on, man.
He can do the Air Max.
I ain't even look.
Look, just some Vapor Max. Well, these expensive too, but
Right. I'm like, you talking about.
I got these on a discount way back when.
Mm-hmm.
I got on somebody 50 or something.
So
was a
they
50.
say. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
say.
It was a 50. It was on sale. I promise.
Whatever.
All right, man. I got a new topic for you. Well, not a new topic, a new segment. I'm trying this out.
Okay.
I was gonna try it out regardless. I didn't wish I had to try it out on you.
I was say, why
Just
you,
kidding.
you wait till I get here? to
No,
try
it
something
was.
else.
I was gonna try it out regardless.
Then when it don't work, look, why should he blame? Why should he blame? Then
It might be your fault.
When y'all don't see me back, then he like, yeah,
You the scapegoat.
Luke fucked up that last.
He fucked up.
segment. We
He's
can't
trash.
have that.
Get him out of here.
Right.
So we gotta. I'm gonna start calling it has been trending.
Okay.
Right? Has been trending. We gonna weekly. We gonna go. We gonna figure out what's trending. I'm gonna give you 2-3 choices, and we gonna decide which one we gonna talk about. Houston Astros, or we got Myles Garrett versus Mason Rudolph Part 2. Which one you want to do, Luke?
Right, I'd rather talk about the Astros.
Where you at with it?
Agreed.
So we Astros with it. I don't even got to give my answer. I want to talk about the N-word. I'm just kidding. I want to talk about the Astros
It's
too.
the same. We've been.
It's the same topic with the
He said he said it. He said he didn't say it. All right.
yeah. Gone in 60 seconds. We don't
Right.
got time for that.
Suspension over.
Right. So this ain't over.
Oh no.
This ain't over, man. Now, man, I don't. Is it spring? What's going on nowadays? Was it spring training? What's going on? Because all I hear now is MLB players all over the league are getting in front of cameras.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on in MLB. I know I don't watch baseball.
They are spilling the beans on the Houston Astros, man. They want action.
They want something. They they like, hold on, fuck that.
Because it ain't right.
It's not. I mean, you have evidence of video, with them taking their calls. That's not fair to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's a leg up.
For me, it's like, I don't like how you think you can, like, you're not punishing the organization by finding them that lump of money. That doesn't really hurt them. They
at all.
Raise ticket prices $1 a ticket across the board. We'll make that up in a full season.
$300 million.
Right.
Finding rich folks with money.
Firing managers and GMs.
Okay.
You can't. I mean, you do. Yeah, I'm about to say they still getting every dime.
You still got a World Series.
Yeah, and so the people who were affected though by this, players, people's legacy. I don't think people get it. Like Aaron Judge lost an MVP to Altuve,
right?
And he may not ever get back. Or his career may come down to getting in the Hall of Fame. And I'm sure you get MVP. I think that'll get you in there. Well, for the most part, with a long career, but it's like you don't get a chance to win a World Series. And like I was telling Keith, I want to say about 5 episodes ago, cats like Clayton Kershaw, man, where you trying to get that monkey off your back and that stigma that you can't win the big game, and you right there.
Hey, it makes so
and
much
you
sense.
work so hard to get to that point, and they still
so
on
good.
top of your shit. That shit, I don't think people take the mental out of the game when in any sport. I think it's probably at worst half mental.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off to get back to this point, bro, that people say I couldn't get to. And I thought I had my best shit when I got there, bro. And y'all eat me alive.
Mm-mm.
Think about it. My bro probably was sick, man, about that game for years, bro.
And then they talk.
Talk so bad about him.
So bad.
Year after year.
Clayton Kershaw ain't shit.
Year after year.
He stinks.
Year after year.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, he choked. What? World Series.
Right. And that shit hurt.
For the longest, bro, it baffled me. But now that you just said it's like, no. It was some pitcher for the Dodgers. He got cut off of that.
It's crazy that shit changes people's careers, bro.
And they live. And
like, yes, bro.
And nothing is really happening.
To the people who actually did it. I don't give a damn if the coaches put it together. You motherfuckers knew y'all was cheating.
Exactly.
Y'all knew what y'all was doing. You knew you was stealing signs and cheating and gaining an advantage. And y'all just gonna sit here. The organization watched this guy out, the GM, for 2 years. Nobody even remembers his name. He'll be back working with the organization next year. Exactly. Nobody remember. Nobody was
no repercussions.
Yeah.
He just be under a different title.
Yeah. So what do y'all think should happen?
Everything stripped.
Everything stripped.
You got to.
Everything.
You got to, because at the end of the day, if I can still walk around with a ring.
Let's define everything. Obviously, they take back the title.
Got to take back the title.
What about any individual awards that were achieved in that moment by any of the players?
It's
gold gloves. Like steroids. Yeah, gold gloves. If you want to go, a gold glove.
Tough. That was tough because that was more defensive. So,
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's signs for hit a ground ball to the left side.
You feel me? And that's how you know the defense ready.
You think it's a game? I'm sure it's some type of strategy to hit the ball towards this side of the field. I'm sure. Try to pull
players know
the
where
advance
the
to runner. I'm sure.
It's tough. I think they should be strict to everything. That's just me.
Baseball just cannot be a sport where you come to the mound, throw the ball, and try to hit it and run around. It got to be deeper than that.
It is.
So I know they got signs for hitting, base running.
They do.
All that.
Alignment, all that kind
of
stuff. You went too far, bitch.
That ain't too far.
Think if that's Iggy football. That's just like, I'm saying for Adam's sake. Just think if, who was y'all biggest rival?
You might come out in a certain formation and y'all look at it and it's like, okay, they probably gonna run base.
Okay, but you already seen all of their calls already. You already know what they gonna do.
Think about if you in the XFL and they are, they calling the plays already and you hearing it on national television. Say y'all got that implanted in y'all helmets. So you hearing they call. No, you hearing live television.
About baseball.
But I'm saying, we trying to help you understand because you obviously don't get it. You obviously don't get it. Oh, hold on. Let me back it up. I got you.
Help you understand.
I got you.
I'm trying to help you.
You understand. Me understand. I got it. All right, my fault.
You going too far.
Too far.
signs for
You've
knowing
gone too far, man.
You feel me? Like, oh my goodness, this man said, "Nah, they got signs for to hit the ball on the ground to the right."
I said, I'm sure.
No, if I know what pitch my pitcher's pitching, if he's throwing an outside slider to a right hand batter and I'm playing second base, I might shade a little more toward first base. Cause I know what he's throwing and where he's more likely to hit it.
Okay.
But signs for still on defense?
I mean, I don't know.
It's not saying
I'm not like
that
a
they're-
huge baseball guy.
Now, what I'm saying is, okay, you're calling this one play. As a baseball player, I'm going to know where that ball going on that play. So, yes, that's going to help me on defense, too.
What I'm saying is,
Ain't no excuse.
yeah, because I know what my pitcher finna throw.
We were just talking, I think it was because we asked,
That's how much
do you take the gold gloves? Because you
Right.
were talking about
I was
defense.
like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take the gold gloves. Everything offensive. Man, these jokers was beating on trash cans in the dugout.
They was beating on the Rawders Chapman in Game 7. I'm like, what the? You know, I'm a Yankee fan for real.
Like, what's the odds you think he finna throw another 85-mile-an-hour pitch? It's a Rawders Chapman. Everything he throw is 105.
107, 120.
But you just know he finna throw 3 85-mile-an-hour pitches in a row? Nah, bro.
I hate him.
Nah.
That is like you say, everything stripped, all offensive accolades. If you was an all-star, what is it, all-star for them?
I wouldn't. Yeah.
All-star,
Because you didn't.
take him away.
You know,
It's not fair, period.
I want some stats getting taken. All they home stats should get taken.
Deep.
Every home run you hit at home should get taken. No,
They ain't going to do all that.
that's too much.
Yeah.
Too deep again.
Yeah.
I mean, it sound good, but they not going to do all that. It's going to be too much.
And that's what the problem is. That's why the players mad, because nothing really happened.
They got it. I think the MLB you're going to have to go
They gonna
back
have
and
to do
fix
something.
this because you lose faith in your players. I mean, the players lose faith in you, it's over with.
Man, you know what they're going to do?
What?
They're just going to let everybody be mad, let the news cycle roll
In a minute, opening day come.
Tom Brady going to be a free agent next week. We're going to have something else to talk about. Right. Keep it pushing.
Get us the opening day, and
Right.
once we start swinging
That
them
man right
bats.
now, they'll be over it. But I'm
No, they
interested
might
to
be
see-
on them folks' ass all year. I don't know.
I'm
Right.
interested to see how
I
many
think they
folks
are.
start getting hit by pitches.
They going to have to scrap this season out.
Like, how's that?
They going to have to
go?
box. They come in for a 3-game slide with if I'm the Yankees, they got to box us every
You got to know
Every
the first
game.
time. The first time little Altuve see Chapman again,
bro. They got to. Oh man, he going
right in the rib.
and his strike zone is small, so we got the excuse why we getting so close to him.
Oops.
Yeah, he's small. He got a little strike zone. Knock his little. I knew it was. I used to ask. It ain't because I don't like short people. I'm like, how is this guy so short and so dominant,
Right.
winning MVPs? Now I see.
Shit, I knew it would come.
Cheater. So look, we finna end it with this, man. I don't know if you know, but every episode we leave the people with a quote, an idea, a thought for the week. What you wanna? Actually, I might need to wait for you, cause you be having some shit for people. Actually, hey,
No, go ahead.
no, cause Keith normally always say, hey man, you fat motherfuckers get in the gym. Everybody, what he say? Your New Year's resolution, it's not too late. Woo woo. You do all that at the end of the show, right? You a trainer. You know I like trainers.
No, you don't.
I love trainers.
No, you don't. You a trainer troll.
He is a trainer troll. It's hilarious.
Right.
Talk.
Especially in the morning before 8:30
Oh yeah,
Eastern.
cause I done already probably hit that gym.
Negative.
Nah, I ain't hit that gym, but I be up thinking about hitting that gym.
Negative.
I just be up.
It's okay,
Right.
Cam.
I just
I'm
be-
on
just
the
be
same
up.
page.
Look, but listen, let's talk about trainers though. Don't get away. This ain't about me, okay?
All right.
This is about trainers.
In general.
And in general, just
Okay.
trainers in general.
Okay.
The direction the training is going into, just the advancement in training, I look at trainers out there, I think it's the best it's ever been. So many of them. I think it's one of the most booming industries. So I think training is a very, very, very great industry to get into,
I feel like it's a butt coming.
If you have an athletic bone, I think training is the way to go. All you need is a camera, an Instagram profile, and about 12 followers. And if you're a male, you just take a couple pictures of your abs and say, hey, you want abs like me? Come to my gym. No,
Sounds like
I
you
can't
got
stand you.
about figured out.
Can you leave us with something though? Some health conscious, because Keith always inspiring. I don't know if it's inspiring, but he's telling people to get in the gym. So can you give us some health and wellness tips today?
Hit the weights.
Hit the weights.
Definitely. That cardio that's good for you. Definitely. You still always want to incorporate cardio, but cardio only, I say this all the time, cardio only have you looking good in clothes.
Okay.
But you want to look good naked too.
Okay.
You want to look good on the beach.
Yeah.
You don't want to take your clothes off and it just fall out.
Yeah, and then me, I be in the mirror too, man. I'm just not impressed right now. I'm just a little flat in the chest area.
So how she feel?
Oh, she probably not excited about it either. And she's my girl. Not excited about it either. Look, but
she loves you. So that's all that
I be
matters.
losing my breath now. I'm almost 30, so now I'm losing my breath hitting the steps. I'm getting bringing the grocery upstairs. So you know, I understand. So I get it.
Yeah, you still hit them weights, man. You wanna look good naked too. You wanna look good naked. But nah, man, it's you talking about like the direction of training. Like for one, a lot of folks getting into it. It's almost like the shoe game. Like you got folks doing it for all the wrong reasons. I'm literally with a client and she posts something on Instagram. She get a DM from some random dude talking about can I work out with you? She says she go check his page. The first thing on there is the first 10 pictures of his kids. No pictures of him working out, nothing on there saying he'll train. But that's what you get. You just get guys wanting to, I lift weights. I see it all the time when I'm in there. You'll see dudes in there training somebody, and it's like, but he don't even lift.
You know what I think it is? One, well, I mean, obviously it's a miseducation. But my thing is I think people go and get trainers because they need motivation initially just to be in the gym and to complete their session. But they don't come into the gym with goals. So they allow trainers, whatever he does every day, not saying
to bust their ass.
Yeah, whatever. If I'm Cam Wills, trainer extraordinary, and this is what I do every day to get in the gym and I get it right and this is how I look, they just make you replicate what they do.
And that's wrong.
And absolutely, but that's what is happening.
I see it all the time. I tell
sick
folks
of it.
a lot of times too, look at your trainer. That's what you're going to look like because that's what he does or she does. That's what they know to do.
No variety.
So it's...
Right, same stuff every day.
I seen a trainer out there, man, at LA Fitness had a girl pulling bricks. I said, my dude would change. I said, God, my dude, what does she do? Training for the UFC? No, she just a nurse. Like, really, they be having them out there on some, like, bro, I don't think she gonna get much out of pulling chains around her neck and shit.
Nah, man, you got trainers out here, they just, like you said, dude, I'm a dude, you gonna do what I do.
Right.
Cool. And that's it. You not training anybody for they specifics. Cause one, you just out here working out because you working out, you don't know the science behind, like I tell you all the time. It's the science behind why you doing what you doing, why you doing so many reps with lightweight versus why you doing reps with heavyweight, why we not doing so much this day versus doing more the next day. But a lot of the times, going back to what you were saying with a lot of people though, why they get trainers, a lot of times because they just don't know what to do. It's not even getting them to come to the gym. I run into so many people at the gym already, and it's simply, I don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just know I'm trying to work my legs. I know this works my legs, so I'm doing it. My form might not even be right.
And these assholes, they asking these questions who don't know what they doing either. I'm sick of that, Luke. Look, but guess what? I got a minute left. I'm looking at this clock. I want to keep it right here at this point right here. Watch this, dog. I'm about to go crazy. I got to leave him with something. You ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I only got 50 seconds now. Look, man, I need everybody to go, man. Pull your phone out, man. If you're watching us, man, on YouTube, it's a button right up under here to the left, man. I need you to click subscribe, man. I need you to do us a favor. Click the button in the bottom left. If you're listening to us, I know a lot of people like to listen. I've been looking at the numbers. Y'all be listening. I'll be checking. If you're listening to us, do me a favor. Don't hit pause. All you only have to, look, boom, jump straight to YouTube, go to the Wild Card Sports Network, and subscribe, man. That's it, man. You're not doing shit else with your time. You're already browsing on YouTube. If you're listening to us, you obviously still like us. Just click the button for us real quick. That's all I need to leave you with. I got 10 seconds, Nate. I got more time for you. I was just gonna cut you short. But I'm just talking shit. You got anything to leave? I actually did forget that we didn't.
Drew Brees
Because we got
back
to. We
don't
went
mean
to.
nothing.
I'm not okay with that. I don't even want to. That's another show. I don't. Drew Brees.
It ain't gonna mean nothing.
Right.
Another
Shit.
crybaby.
Damn it, Breeze. Now you got anything to leave us with? Anything to leave the people with?
Yeah, fuck the Aints.
I knew it.
Look, you get put in the penalty box. We had a show where they mute them. Well, man, that's a good one. Well, thank you everybody for listening, man. Nate, thank you for coming through. You're welcome. HasBeens Podcast, episode 31, man. We out of here.